The hardest thing about growing rice in South Louisiana is really Mother Nature. You don't know what she's going to throw at you one day. There can be a forecast can say it's clear blue skies, and next thing you know, you get an inch of rain. My name is Allen McLain Jr., and I am a rice farmer in Abbeville, Louisiana. This is a completely different harvest than we had last year, where we were in a drought. We were just blowing and going straight through. Rice was almost burning up in the fields because it was so dry and it was ripening so fast. Where this is almost an average season to get started. We'll have rains, we'll have times where we can't harvest, but it's just in times there's been a lot of localized flooding in certain areas, which hinders those areas a little more. This rice is not fully developed yet, so what we're doing is we're just going into the fields and we'll check, see if there's any disease coming up, how the healthiness of the plant, just like we're doing in some of the riper stuff. But this right here is, we're just kind of looking, checking, making sure everything's good. There's nothing that we need to be alarmed about for a healthy ratoon crop. Now we're starting to, since it's headed out, we're looking to check for the ratoon crop to see how it's going to progress. The healthier the plant, the better and more suitable it'll be for another crop and harvest of rice. The rice right here is still actually coming out of the stem. So what it'll do, it'll start at the bottom and it'll just push its way all the way out. And if you start to pull it open, help it along, there's rice all in here that hasn't made it out yet. In another couple of days, it'll be all the way out. Once it's all the way out, it's gonna start to turn down, and then it ripens, and then it's ready to harvest. As harvest goes through the field, the header cuts the grain off of the plant, and it separates the good seed from the bad seed, as in a seed that's not fully produced. Only the good seed goes into the hopper of the combine. To get it out of the hopper, the big auger on the side opens up, and then more augers will push it into the cart right here in front of us. And then from there, it's the same thing, an auger system that puts it into the trucks and off to the mill and the bins for drying and milling purposes it goes. The rice season so far has been very demanding. It is harvest is starting up right now. The yields that have been coming in have been very good. We were able to get the crop in early, and timely rains split the crop a little bit. Adequate rain has helped in areas, and right now the rain is kind of hindering on the harvest. If the rice is ripe, it starts raining too much, it'll start falling and you'll be losing yields, and it just hinders and ruts up the fields for a ratoon crop, a second crop of rice. And but all we can do is keep moving forward. We're lucky because the rice is a very tough crop that can handle a lot of rains in certain times of the growing season. This is just for us a time where we would prefer to see it a little drier, where we can get in the fields and harvest a little more steadily.
Now that we've harvested some of that rice, we're going to head back to Allen's camp at La Terre Lodge, where we're going to cook up a dish with rice and crawfish you don't want to miss. Stay with us. We're back in the kitchen with Allen, and my favorite thing with this segment is when I find a farmer who is willing and can cook something that they've grown, and we've got not one but two things.
Absolutely.
Rice and crawfish that is straight from your farm.
Straight from the farm.
And you're going to make a dish for us today, so tell me about it.
We're going to do a crawfish and rice casserole. people think it's, oh, we can't cook. If you can't cook this, there's no help for you.
Well, I have an intuition that you're a pretty good chef, so show me how you make this dish.
All right, we're gonna put in some butter, get that melting. And then while it's melting, we're gonna dump in our onions, bell peppers, celery, and garlic. And Kristen cut all of this fresh this morning.
Yes, I did. Fresh from the freezer.
Oh,
Aha. Other secret.
other little quick garlic. This is just something quick and easy that it'll go a long way. You can serve it as a side dish. You can serve it as a main dish. You can change it up. If you don't want to put crawfish, you can put shrimp. I know people that they won't put the meat, but they'll put like a broccoli in it and do a broccoli cheesy rice.
Yeah. This is pretty special because you've grown two of the main ingredients.
Absolutely. We caught all the crawfish, caught them fresh, and then the hot rice we grew and harvested, and Supreme mills it, and that's just the end product. The onions are about done. We're gonna add in some cheese, some cheddar cheese soup, and some cream of mushroom. And then we're gonna add in 2 cans of Rotel. And
Those are good.
We're gonna do some sliced and diced pimento. Couldn't get the name right. And we're gonna incorporate all of that. Put a little Worcestershire.
So you peel these yourself.
We peeled these last night.
Those are beautiful.
We ended up just saying, let's do something fresh. And then we're gonna add in the rice. As a consumer, what you need to be looking for in the grocery stores is, where does your rice come from? It's real important to us that you eat local rice. We have mills that mill it and send it across the country. And that's our, I guess, pride. And I mean, we feed it to our families also. So why wouldn't you wanna eat something that the farmers are growing and feeding their family with?
You don't even need to cook it. I could eat it just like this.
Now we're just gonna put it in a baking tin, and then this will go into the oven for 30 minutes at 350.
Okay, simple enough.
And whenever you come out, ready to eat.
Alan, thank you so much for having us out. I know this is the busiest time of year for you, and I thank you for making time for us.
Absolutely.
This looks wonderful. If you want to learn more about La Terre Lodge, book a stay.
Absolutely.
You can book a stay. We'll put a link on our website. Thank you so much for showing us all of your ingredients that you put so much hard work into. So the proof is in the pudding. Let's taste it. Awesome.
Quick, simple, and easy.
Alan, thank you so much. This was excellent. Until next time, we'll see you on Feasting on Agriculture.